Tonight, we have for you a brand new True Stories.
Serve me up in the mic. They know I'm live, right? Alright. Pop Dollarz. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you. Never mind, just listen.
Coming from the Bronx, what do you see?
Bronx?
Yeah! I've been out there. I love your mother effing strip clubs. I go in the daytime.
Okay.
You know, I dress in business attire.
All right.
If you don't, what the fuck this hip hop shit? I come in church pants. Like, about like, you know, Bronx. It's a different.
I feel like, to tell you the truth, there's no other borough like my borough.
Explain why.
Because like it's just, first of all, I people say it. I'm gonna admit it. The Bronx look like, well, I don't say no more. They cleaned up. But, you know, I'm used to the Bronx. You know, my borough look like Iraq. Dirty. I mean, I'm from the South Bronx. Like that. So it's like, you know, whenever I'm in a real clean environment, I get homesick after a while.
Understood. I
gotta go see graffiti walls, Sprite bottles stolen all over.
That's how I felt when I was living out of town with no corner stores. I need to get a dirty
because when you out of town, they got all the gas stations and all. Come on, man, it's nothing like the bodega.
You're 15. We have to stress that because, you know, people gonna say, what is he gonna talk about? Or what is he gonna say?
What he gonna do? What he gonna... Yeah, I know.
Because now there's two directions you could take. You could take the Corey Guns route where... no, because he came out young. Or the Bow Wow route.
Nah, truthfully...
Yeah.
Like, I come on my own route at the end of the day. Like, I feel like a lot of rappers limit themselves.
In what way, sir? Meaning
they do what people tell them to do. Like, you know, you don't limit yourself. You do music for them. You do music for them. You do music for all. Like whatever you like. I'm gonna do what I like at the end of the day. Music is just a culture. Like, different people like different stuff. You could tell who a rapper is, I say, by not only like how he carry himself, but like what he was brought up on. What music he was brought up on. You know what I'm saying? Me, truthfully, and I probably get a lot of stabs for this, but I think Soulja Boy is dope. Because he got a fan base that probably I might not have, or, you feel me? Like, he appeals to certain people that like his music. I used to live in the A for like a year and a half. Nigga, they be in the parties getting right. She got a dome. Like, they get crazy.
Trust me, I
done got some joints off that. Shout out to Soulja Boy. Like, you feel me? Now, if you go to that party and you play... I got 99 problems, but it ain't one.
Yeah, it's so different. I know.
If you from New York, you could, oh, yeah, that's fire, but then you're not going to get the same vibe. But that's what I'd rather listen to.
I feel you, man.
But I think Soulja Boy's dope. That's why when he said he didn't like Jay-Z didn't get mad at it. Because it's like, you expect everybody to like me. Like, I don't expect him to like me. Like, you feel me? Yeah. He does different kind of music, and which I think is dope.
So what rappers we're looking at? Were you looking at? Because it'd be crazy for...
I feel like the whole G-Universe D-Block was a big impact on me. Because that was my era of rap when I came up. All the mixtapes. When they did the fake mixtape with Banks vs. Cassidy. They had the series. All that. Yeah. All that was just, you know, real. I like Nas. I like Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie though. I like Nas a little better. I just do. But Jay is Reasonable Doubt. Classic. That's a classic.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
go.
Crazy.
You know.
Born 2 years before that, and he's like...
Yeah, that's a classic. I like Reasonable Doubt. And I like Stillmatic. Stillmatic is in my iPod.
Like, what was going through your mind when you first heard Ether, man?
Ether?
Yeah.
What Jay felt. It was hard to recoup from that. It was crazy, because, you know, just how... Nas was real specific and real direct with it. It wasn't no going off subject. It was straight direct. You know what I mean? Like, Jay-Z Takeover was crazy too. Like, you know what I mean? But it's cool. I feel like a lot of artists now is more than ever is scared to battle on a lyrical level. They were afraid, so they do the YouTube and they do the thinking that's the way to come up. It's really not. Like, you know, niggas are scared to do the whole lyrical approach.
So what put you in this situation where it's like, yeah, I'm official with this rap joint and I'm gonna go 1,000,000%?
When I saw it was a lot of, like me, I'm a hustler to mine.
Alright.
It's an easy come up. And it's not hard to me. There's a lot of whack rappers out there. I think so. And And like, you know, like, you gotta put your money where your mouth at. At the end of the day, it's a real easy come up for one, and for two, I wanted to be a basketball player, truthfully. Shout out to Los Guap, my brother, my middle brother. He wrote my first rhyme when I was like, what, 8 going on 9?
All right.
Ever since then, I fell in love with it. I picked up the pen. I was writing about dumb stuff. And then, you know, as I got older, I started, you know, I record myself, I do all of that. Beats, all of that. Like, it's a real grind. Like, it's an easy come up. Why not take everybody's spot?
Well, what's your favorite spot to travel to, man?
I have to say Virginia and then New Orleans.
Virginia? Like,
Yeah,
they're
Virginia.
trying to arrest me out there.
They show love. First time I went out there was with Corey and Ryan Leslie, Guns and Ryan Leslie.
What happened out there with those two dudes?
See, I couldn't go in the club.
I understand. So did they park the car outside with you in it?
This
and
what
said,
happened. This
oh,
what happened.
my niggas.
We had the hotel room, right? This is what I'm gonna put you on. We had the hotel room. Shout out to Gab, as Dot, Corey Guns, Hash, Ted, everybody. You know, Cole just had turned 21, I think it was at the time.
All right.
You know, so he just made it to go to the club. Me, Gav, and S. Dot, my dudes. We wasn't old enough to get in there.
Understood. It's cool.
So, you know, we walked outside, went to the strip. It was wild pack out there.
Yeah.
Wow, we found these 3 joints, you know what I'm saying? These 3 young ladies. And it was like, I say one was 17, one was 19, and whatever else.
It doesn't matter. They're all legal. Everybody's legal.
Matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So, you know, me at the time, I'm 14. I think so, 14 or 13. One or the other, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not talking at the time. I'm playing my role. I'm chilling. So Gav like, yo, how old you think he is? So one shorty like 18, one shorty like 17. I was like, you're right. I turn 18 next week. So he was with it.
Yeah! That's it!
You know? Stay in school, though. Yeah. Told him I got one more in the sleeve, we could do it. Yeah. You know I'm militia, right? You know I'm militia gang, right? You know what I'm saying? They hating on me, I'd rather put them on punishment than a flex. I'm all for the money, got honey in my baguettes, shining what I be meaning. Every time I be gleaming, player like Willie Beeman. When it's freezing, I'm steaming. Yeah, and you can tell I'm about a lot of cake. I'm buying stores out of malls when I'm out of state. Who realer than this? It don't get past that. You mention militia and it'll go past rat. I'm dying for the clique I breed. I walk through any hood in the Bronx and no ID. It's real, there anybody frontin', I will. So chill, talking like you 100, for real, you frail. Don't make me have to get at you, spit at you. Send some niggas round the block to make you look pitiful. I'm not a dummy, no I'm a sucker. I'm the worst nightmare, just call me the bad luck, bruh. Early, you already know what it is, man. Pop Dollarz, we in here. If you want things to be easier, they're right. Don't argue with them. You argue with them, it's a problem.
No.
I just let them talk. They like to talk. I just ask questions, that's it.
Like what?
And they fall in love. Like, you just ask questions, let them talk.
like what's
You know
something?
what I'm saying? Yeah, what's your favorite color? Red. Why is red your favorite color? You know, when I was younger, my mom bought me a red scarf. Did you like the scarf? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
How to defuse an argument 1-on-1 for Pop Dollarz, and
Yeah,
he's
man.
15. That's a pimp.com. Pause. That's my language, man. I'm sorry, man. No. This is hot right here.
yeah, man.
Take advice from this kid.
Yeah, you could take advice from me. I might write a book.
Why not? There's women out
Why
there
not,
that are like 30 million pounds, right? Writing how to lose weight. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand it.
Oh, man.
Pop Dollarz. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you
True Stories Radio.
the riots on. He about to get his diet on, cause I'm stealing all the food, no need to buy it all. I done paid the cost to be the boss. My fame is what they eating off while I'm riding by in that 2-seater Porsche. Girls be grinning, amused by the life I'm living.